Do you fancy yourself as a bit of a pro player on EA Sports FC? Monthly tournaments are going live at foottrading.co.uk. So not only will you get the buying and selling prices for every single card on this game, helping you make millions of coins guaranteed, you'll also automatically qualify for the tournament should you wish to enter. There'll be cash prizes for the people that do the best in the tournaments, and we're hoping to get into the esports side of things in the long term, so you guys can show us what you can do and hopefully get involved in that. So check out foottrading.co.uk for all your trading and playing needs. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Click the like button, it takes 2 seconds, it makes all the difference. And if you do comment on the video, I will comment back. I comment back to every single person. I'll be live on Twitch as well directly after this video. So if you want to get involved, click the link down below and come over there. But on the website, we've got live filters about to go live. It's one of our areas where we show you guys 100 to 150 sniping filters, up towards that anyway. Every single week we update them and change them. And it's an incredibly overpowered area. Now, I'm not a big fan of just sniping all the time, but building your coin total up, you can really do well. Let's say you've gone and bought your team and you're thinking, right, I need to make some coins. Sniping can be incredible. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you find sniping filters. I'm going to show you some sniping filters that I've already found that you guys can use. And basically, as always, it's not about spoon feeding you guys. It's about teaching you how to trade. That's the most important thing on this channel. I want to show you guys how you can trade, not just go and do these things, wait for my next video. That's not the way I work around here. So, simple thing when it comes to sniping filters is you're looking for basically common denominators. So anything that can come together that means that you can make profit by using certain filters, okay? So your starting place of this, realistically, and it always is to go to FootWiz, okay? And now on FootWiz, I'll always go to FC24 players and I'll have a little look through. Now, I'm not interested in these guys here. What I'm really interested in is gold rares, and I maybe want to look at a specific league. So I'm going to look at Premier League. That's what I'm going to go to. And what I want to find on here, when it comes up, is basically cards that are similarly priced, especially down the lower end, that you can think about, right, this would work really well as a filter, okay? So you'll flick through and you'll just see some of them. So, for example, one of the ones that obviously blatantly obvious is the Man City left wing link. So you've got Grealish and then you've got Foden, who both come up for Man City, okay? Now, both of these cards means you're going to get multiple chances to snipe more than one card. It's a really good place to start with all of it. That's just a simplistic way to go about trading with sniping filters. But sniping filters are better if you think about links in multiple leagues. So one of them I'm going to show you now is one that I've already come up with. And that is this league here. Well, this filter here. So I've searched a filter. I've done item, rare gold, nation, Spain, position, left wing, okay? And that is because there are loads of left wings on this game. So you've got this one, you've got Torres, Yazbal, forget these guys, you're looking specifically for left wingers. You've got Mariona, you've got Pararejo, you've got Fati, okay? Now, you look at these and you go, well, there's no real value in these cards because they're all discard price anyway. Well, Fati down here. They're all discard price anyway, but they're not. Because this is the next step of finding a sniping filter, is utilising chem styles, okay? It's vitally important that you utilise chem styles. As you can see, I've already got it set up. Now, for those of you that don't know, quick explanation, cards that have Hunter or Shadow on them are typically worth a lot more than the same card without it. So Ferran Torres, for example, is 750 coins on the market. Now, I just searched it a minute ago, so I know what they're selling for. If I go Hunter, left wing Spain, it will bring up Ferran Torres as the cheapest one at the moment. Each of those players there is discard price. They're discard price players, okay? But all I've got to do now is search and look for what all the hunters are going for elsewhere. So we go to 2,000 and see where we're at. And as you can see, it's Ferran Torres. So you know that 2,000 coins, we're already 1,300 coins above what they sell for as standard, you've got Ferran Torres. We've yet to see even a Pararejo, which is a very overpowered card for off the bench, people do use her. We've yet to see an Ansu Fati yet. We've yet to see any of these two other female left wingers. They're going to pop less often because people don't really use them, but they will still pop. But all you've got to do is compare price back out. Now, there's a new way to snipe on the game, and I want to show you guys that because it's how I snipe now. And it's via your club screen, okay? So if you want to be really careful, let's say you find that filter and the one thing you don't want to pick up is a Ferran Torres, okay? You can go gold rare, position left wing, And now you don't want to be sniping up Torres's, okay? So what you're going to do is go country region Spain and then chemistry style hunter. So you know the cheapest Ferran Torres on the game. I've got to do it via the transfer market. You know the cheapest Ferran Torres in the game is 1900 coins. So anything below that is profit, including Ferran Torres himself. So what you guys can do, now I'm doing this at, what, 9:38 in the morning, so it's not going to work very well at this time. 6 p.m. is the best time. You know he's 1900 coins. So all you do is set your filter to 1800 coins, and you just lower it like that and search with what I think is triangle on PlayStation, but it's Y on Xbox. And that's how you get players to come up. And you know that no matter what happens, everything that pops on that filter on your club screen is a buy. Every single pops as a filter is a buy. So you know no matter what happens, you're making profit, okay? So it's as simple as that. It's a really good way to snipe. And you can do this across multiple cards and multiple leagues. So next one that I looked at, the desktop, was this one here. Now I looked to search Brazilian like defenders and whatnot at first, and I got down to this. And these are 2 cards we care about here. So this filter, for example, would be Syria, Nation Brazil, position centre back. And now I don't really want these guys popping very often, but if I put Shadow on, they're probably not going to pop too often. So you can play about with the filter. So if I now go to the transfer market and I look at what centre backs are selling for, so I go transfers, enter transfer market, and we go centre back, I can start to break this down. So I can just go gold, I can go centre back, I can go country region Brazil, and I can go Serie A. Now, obviously, if I just search that standardly, we are going to get Danilos and Juan Jesus's. We're not interested in those really, in all honesty. Now, you can, if you really want to, try and sit there and snipe Juan Jesus on your thing, but it's pointless. So what we're going to do instead now is we're going to check the price of these cards with a shadow. They're defenders, so we're interested in shadow. That's the most important thing. And you can see Danilo is there at 1300 coins, which is great, fantastic. Now, if I just show you, Bremer, 84 rated, min price range is 1100 coins. So Bremer can pop on this filter. So if you're sniping from the club screen, you can set your filter to, there's the Danilo there for 1300, although arguably you could probably buy that and sell it overnight. So really 1200 shadow is probably what you want to search with Brazil to give yourself the chance that Bremer will come up. Now, in an ideal world, Danilo's a little bit higher. Like, personally, I would genuinely buy the 1300 and the 1400 and sell them both for 1500 later on and allow myself that gap. Allow myself that gap here because the next one after that is 1600. So I could set my filter then to 1500 and know that almost everything that pops, including Danilo, is either going to be a break-even on small profit or decent profit in Bremer. Now, I don't know how much Bremer is with a shadow. I will just check so we have a rough idea. But Bremer, he's going to be over 2,000 coins almost certainly. And remember that shadows and hunters just seem to be getting more and more expensive. So this is going to be even more OP as time goes on. So the cheapest Bremer, he's just come up. That's probably a buy. Let me just quickly check what he's actually selling for. So Bremer popped at 2.2. So yeah, even 2.4, you're still not looking at very many cards coming up. Again, we'll go to 2.6. You should be getting close to where he is. There we go. So we know he's 2.4, 2.5 easily. So every time that he pops in that 1500 coin filter, at bare minimum, you get yourself 1,000 coins before tax. That's a huge amount of coins to get. Now, the big question is, when's the best time to snipe these players? Well, really, really simple. When everyone is on the game. And when are they all on the game? Content drop at 6 p.m. That's when everyone is on the game. So if you've got a list of filters, obviously on the website, you'll have all the filters already. So you ain't got to worry about it. You can just go and flick between all of them. If you've got some filters ready, you know 6 p.m. comes, everyone's opening up packs and listing cards. The price of these cards probably drops a little bit, but they're getting lifted up left, right and centre. You can then buy a load of them, hold them, let the market rise again once the supply dries up after 6 p.m. and then start listing them. And you can genuinely, using different sniping filters, you can genuinely pick up like dozens of players an hour that are going to be really, really good profit. And the reason why I always like to look at cards that maybe have an 84 link is, at the moment, if you look at shadows on this game in general, if you go gold rare and you go shadow, in general, they are 1,1200 coins, alright? But the thing about 84s is they're not always really going to drop on this filter. You're not really going to get them on the min price filter because most people aren't stupid enough to list them for that price. But because Bremer is 1,700 coins on FootWiz, there's a very good chance people undercut that and go, right, I'm going to list a 1,500 coins and it's got a shadow on it. And that's what works really, really well, because if you can protect yourself by being able to pick up 84s at the same time, you're going to do really, really well. That's just simply, and you can also go with higher end. Now I'm going to show you the most basic higher end filter, and that is obviously Brazilian goalkeeper, Premier League. Alisson can pop, and he does pop. Would I recommend this one? Probably not, because you're going to need a lot of people to make mistakes. But that is like one of the higher tier ones that people swear by and say it does really, really well. I doubt that personally. But again, you can go higher end. There are quite a few filters that are higher end where you can pick up players on 10k, 15k undercuts and make a huge amount of profit per card. You've just got to be even more patient with that. But that's sniping filters in a nutshell. There's some sniping filters for you guys to use. As I said, they will be on the website for you guys. If you're a site subscriber, there will be huge amounts of them for you guys to make massive, massive profit. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Check me out on Twitch. The link will be down below. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.